probably unnecessary.
Hi, how are you?
There's bathrooms
I get
everywhere.
your luggage. Where are you going or coming from?
I'm going back to LA.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Not bragging, I'm just saying. That's
Yeah, no, I
why.
understand.
You got it.
I didn't take it as arrogance.
Oh, you didn't?
You right from here, you're going to the airport?
Yeah, direct. Well, I'm doing Nikki's show
Okay.
and some other show, not to be like cheating. I came to you guys first.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank
we
you.
want the exclusive.
Yeah. I'm going to burn it out here and then give them some, B material.
Rehash bullshit.
Yeah. We've never worked before, Jim. We've known each other forever. We may have like some good chemistry.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So far.
So far, it's great.
So
It's
far,
electric.
It's not good. It's not great so far.
I would
but
say it's okay. It's actually pretty
fine.
comfortable and natural.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, to come in and start and announce that we could have good chemistry and just kind of sit and wait is not the best
Probably
scenario
not.
for creating.
Let me try that again.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Can I say the lady at the? I think it should be a crime to cough on someone's stuff. Like I would rather someone punch me in the face than cough on my license and then give it back to me.
Oh,
We
you
did that
the
at the-
desk lady?
Yeah, like I could be in bed for a week now.
Are you a hypochondriac or no?
No, it seemed to come right in off the bat and do that seems like it. But I'm actually pretty normal.
Oh, you're not obsessed with it. Okay.
But to watch somebody, she coughed
gross.
directly on your
She
license?
took my license and the thing. She coughed on it, and then she typed in the computer and gave it back to me. And it was sticky and wet. I washed my hands before I came in here.
Understandable. I wouldn't bother me if you didn't.
Oh, you're not at all a germaphobe.
Nah, I'm okay with it. Like, I won't put my fingers in my mouth. You do meet and greets, you shake hands. I'm like, what am I going to do? If you get sick, you get sick.
Yeah.
Fucking stinks, but.
I probably would have washed the license. I'm thinking about
I
it
did.
right now. You did, right?
I got that spray in the bathroom.
Yeah. Did you say anything to her?
I just said thank you.
Yeah, it's so funny. Rich Voss. Voss is like a guy who will say something. I've seen him do it to people. Like if they're taking his coffee cup and the guy grabs it with a thumb and go, "Could you not put your fingers in my cup?" He'll shout at people online. But I really admire his ability to not, like, it bothers him, so he says something.
But
Yeah,
that's
I think so too.
It's an Asperger's type thing for
It
Rich.
is. Yeah,
Like,
Rich is slightly autistic. But I mean, that part of it is good because.
Right.
he has
That's
one-
how they learn. Someone yells at them. And they go, "Oh." I mean, how do you, as an adult, not know how germs work?
Isn't it weird? I feel like at some point you must lose it because every kid, I mean, even if your parents don't teach you, somebody in school teaches you, everybody knows germs are bad. But at some point you just give up on it or you feel like I'm an adult, so nobody's checking anymore.
Did
or
I
nobody's going to call
hijack
me.
this
on
show with a germ talk?
No, not at all.
No.
Okay. 'Cause-
We had no agenda.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can tell me
Didn't
anything
plan
you
it
want.
all for me.
Whatever. I'm glad you had something coming in because I had nothing. Yeah, no, whatever it is.
You didn't do any Kyle research?
No, I've seen your Instagram videos. You're very funny. I've known you for how many years? 12, 15 years?
Long time.
From the Comedy Cell, yeah.
Maybe more, yeah. Wait, more. Yeah.
Is it more?
I think I've known you for 20 years.
It's possible.
20
yeah.
years
It's possible.
And we're both hotter.
than you were when you started?
We were 8s when we started. Now we're pushing 9, I feel like.
He's not
No,
wrong.
I agree.
I've slimmed up a little bit.
I didn't know about the AIDS
I'm
thing
ripped
before.
to
but
shit
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but you've always looked good. Girls always liked Kyle.
Did they?
Well, I do a thing.
What's
Like
the thing?
It's like I get like shy or whatever.
Is it fake?
Yeah, totally fake.
Yeah.
And then I'm like act like I don't know how to do stuff. And and I make a mess. They can take care of me. I get
Oh.
those girls that want
Like
to
a
take.
like
Women
a
who want a
baby.
project.
Yeah, I like it. There's a lot of project women out there.
Yeah.
They want to fix you and make you perfect. And when you're fucked up, it really does attract women to fixing you.
Yeah. Right now I'm single though, and that's why I'm basically on the show to sort of.
Try to get
Meet
something.
chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That makes
throw it
sense.
out there.
Yeah.
It's tough to
Hit
male
me up.
audience. Believe me, I get the fucking hooks in the water every day. Nothing.
Well, have you ever had that,
Bros.
like, Jim, where a girl thinks they're going to fix you, and then they realize how fucked up you really
Every
are?
woman I've ever dated.
Yeah.
thought they were
Really?
gonna fix me. Sure. Yeah, they all think they're going to
Have they geared you? Have they steered you in any way?
Sure, yeah. A lot of them have changed me, or I've had great regrets, or I mean, they've all impacted me, of course. But I'm just, your own demons are your own demons. So it's kind of hard for any one person you're dating to fix all that fucked up stuff.
Oh yeah,
Of
forget
course.
it.
Of
No-
course.
no
It's
one
difficult.
changes.
But I feel like you've become so big on Instagram, it must be very easy for you to meet women.
I'm the king of Instagram.
You're the guy right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that out there. The king of Instagram.
I like the title.
Because if you just say something over and over, people will be like, "Oh, you mean the king of Instagram?" I'm like, yeah,
that's me. That's
Yeah,
right.
Kyle Dunnigan.
You want people to say that about you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fair.
Except I guess you disguise your face on Instagram a lot, so it might not be the
Yeah,
best strategy.
I got to work out the bugs.
Right. Right.
Like have my face somewhere.
But if you're going to use comedy to meet women, Instagram would be the spot to do it. There's a lot of girls on Instagram.
yeah.
That's the vehicle that they like to.
I mean, it sounds like I'm a player, but I do want like a steady
Right.
relationship.
Are
I'm
you a
ready
normal
for-
relationship guy?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, and I'm not like feel like I need to cheat or anything like that, luckily. I just got out of
Any
a
more?
relationship.
Or, were you a cheater before?
No.
Okay.
No. But my last relationship, like she thought I was a cheater. You know, sometimes that just happens.
Yeah.
And you can't really, I don't know, change their mind. And she just would go through all my stuff and
You're just dating a
phone.
paranoid woman?
Yeah, a little bit.
How long were you
Very
with her?
sweet, great, but 2 years, long distance, and then she moved in, and then 4 days later, I was like, I gotta.
4 days after she moved. How long
Yes.
distance was it? Cross country?
It was no, she was in Vegas, I was in LA, and I thought the jealousy would stop when she moved in. She'd see I'm doing nothing, watching Netflix, but it got worse, and I was at Starbucks, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like I have to do this now.
Yeah.
And then, right as I thought that, Whitney Cummings came in the Starbucks, oddly enough, and she gave me good advice. She said, "You go in there, you do the thing, and then you leave. Don't get into a negotiation." Which I'm so glad she told me because it became that was happening. I would have been there for hours.
But you were afraid? I would have been afraid to leave her with my shit.
That's
Well,
what I was
that-
going to say.
Then I was like, because I left and then she didn't leave. It was like 9 hours. I was homeless.
Right.
And then I went back, and because she was like, I left, you can come back. This is like at night, and so I go back. Lights are off. Her car's gone. She's hiding in my bed in the dark.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
You know, like a murderer.
This
Yeah.
is a crazy person.
Yeah.
So wait,
it's my
you-
John Mulaney joke. You know, like a murderer from the future.
So wait, she 4 days in, what did she do that you're like, this has got to stop? What did she do in the?
I got an alert from my Google now can tell you like someone's trying to break into
Oh,
your
yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
And then like I went to the like take a shower and like I put my phone like very specifically.
Just to see?
Yeah, and then I came back and it was like turned a little. Just
And you
looked at my
knew.
phone. I was like, I can't. I just suddenly was like, this is gonna be my life.
I can't live like this. Yeah, and did
She
you?
was trying to get into your email account, though.
Yeah, and my Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you
and
ask her-
I'm doing nothing. I'm not even flirting with
Right.
anybody.
Did
She
you ask
just-
her what the fuck started that? Like maybe she got cheated on last time. Did you ask her what is your?
Yeah, there were a couple things. Yeah, I think there's just that was just in her, and I'm assuming it was in other relationships. It wasn't about me really, but also she found like a song on my phone. Like she did a deep dive into my phone, and so I wrote a song about some girl. Look, I'm embarrassed about that.
Why? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Writing a
there
song
is.
about a girl. No,
Well, I'm on a bro show, and I wrote a song about a girl. No, that's
no,
not cool.
that's not douchey at
I
all.
just won't ever do it again. I promise.
You don't think that's douchey, right, Jim?
No, what was the name of the song?
I don't even want to say.
Come on.
But what was the name?
What was the name of this girl?
All right, well we don't know her.
You might. Now listen.
Can you give me one of the lyrics then? Even if it's not the actual girl.
I'll sing a bit of it.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you to know. No, I'm not gonna sing it.
Come on.
A little bit.
You have a good voice.
Yeah.
No, I will not.
Are you
sing.
embarrassed?
I'm embarrassed.
That's okay.
Use that tool of yours. Use that voice.
Yeah,
if,
he's a
if
gift.
you had a piano here, maybe I'd play it for you.
We can get a piano if you need a piano.
Oh,
it's
crap.
serious.
Don't get a piano.
Just
Yeah.
sing a little. Like,
Yeah,
what's
I'll just say one verse. I
'Cause
wanna
we've
just
all
hear
been
it.
there.
No, like right now.
In your stomach, you feel it.
I'm humiliated. I'm sweating. Just
Get it out.
thinking about
Get it
actually
out.
singing a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't have a good voice. First of all,
You do. I've seen you on stage a million times.
Yeah.
You do very silly, and you play the piano. He sits down, and he belts out Beatles tunes. Yes.
Silly. I do very high end comedy.
Oh, I apologize. You're doing very important work.
I do. Yeah, my stuff is different.
Very important work.
Yeah.
So you wrote a song about a girl. How long before you knew her did you write the song?
Year and a half. It was, and I was like, that was a long time ago, but she had seen like I had updated this song, but I wasn't even thinking of that girl anymore. It just became a song. I was
Yeah.
working
And how did
on.
it go?
Yeah, like what'd the update? What'd you do?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying this. How'd the song go?
Right. How'd
Yeah.
the song
You want me
go?
to sing
Okay.
that again?
Just
Sure.
one verse, just one
I
line.
get
Yeah, why
tricked
not?
into it. No, because it'll sound terrible and it'll sound cheesy.
It is cheesy.
Like-
That's the beauty. Of course it is.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
Oh, no. Well, in that case, we don't want you to
No,
embarrass
I
yourself.
can't. Like I just thought of a line and I can't.
Well, what was the line you
you
thought
just
of?
say it. How about not even singing it?
Yeah, just say the line you thought of.
No, I can't even do that.
Sure you
I
can.
s-
I've
I
had to do
can't.
it.
There's not enough money in this room.
Here's the thing. I did a poem when I was in rehab. It's disgusting and it's humiliating in a weird way. It's
Yeah.
not like comedians. You could take your fucking dick out and say,
Right.
But it's this whole like No, that one is like, that's who I am. Like it's a weird exposure.
Yes.
Right.
And I've done it on the show, and it's humiliating, but
Yeah.
it's always good to get it out.
I would
It
rather.
felt better when you did it, right?
You know, yes and no. I mean, I realized the value in it, but it was awful.
I'll tell you this: when I was in college, so this was a younger, so I'm a little separated from this song.
Yeah.
But I wrote a song called "I'm a Little Shy."
Did you?
When I was like,
Wow, you said
when I was
douche
like
wrong.
17, when I was like, maybe I was even young. You know, let's go young. I was 14 when I wrote that song.
Just trying to get out of your shell.
I just wrote because I never thought about the lyrics. I'd write the music.
What's
and
one of the
so-
lyrics?
Oh,
Come on, I'm a little shy. You must know.
Right.
Come on, you bashful little devil.
I think I told
He really
you
is
the
a
worst
little
line. That is the worst line.
Was that the chorus?
Yeah, that was like the last like doo-doo-doo, you know.
I'm a little shy.
Look, I write cheesy music. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't make, it's not my living,
People
I'm a little
like it.
shy, and yet you come alive on stage.
Well,
Wow, the juxtaposition there, huh?
yeah, I sort of work in like a didactic sort of approach to comedy and ability.
I want to know a line from this song. I'm obsessed.
Do you want to know the line from "I'm a Little Shy" or from the girl song?
Both. I mean, why not?
Why not?
Sure.
I
let's get the
honestly
hits.
need $10,000 in front of me to tell you. I would rather take my dick out.
We're looking for a
Both.
piano.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Okay. Oh wait, I can do both. They
It is
cancel
a weird.
each other out.
It is a weird embarrassment, though. So she found it, and she got to enjoy the song.
Yeah.
And how did she know you'd updated it? She read it or she heard it?
I did on my notes on my whatever iPhone. I just record it sometimes. If I have a new idea, like I'll update, like, oh, this would be better there. And so
Yeah.
it was on my iPhone, but it was like I hadn't updated it in a year.
How did she get
I don't
into
know.
your phone? Did she just
Well,
know the
your
code?
password.
Or?
Yeah, like she was very good.
She'd watch him
At
probably
that
out of the
stuff.
corner of her eye watching.
Yeah. She got it.
Wow.
Did she ever apologize and go, look, I got to get therapy. I'm fucked up?
No, that's what the problem was. If she came out like I'm sorry, and when I was breaking up with her, she then did, because before that she would fight it. She said she didn't try to break in, and she just would lie, and my computer would tell me like her name, like that computer tried to get into your computer.
And you said, I got your name here.
I didn't like push it.
You didn't.
No.
Why?
You
Like,
want a
one
rubber
th-
face in
I
it?
don't know. I think I just didn't want drama. Like there was so much drama. I was like,
I know
I
why.
know this is happening.
You're a little shy.
Yeah.
you didn't want to.
Yeah.
You didn't
Was
want to
the
bring it
sex
up.
good? Is that what it was? Like you having good sex?
She
what
was
it?
great. Other than that, she was very smart. She's was pretty and all that, and she was very nice a lot of the time.
Sure.
It's just this underlying when someone feels, and I feel it a lot too, like a deep-rooted insecurity. You just can't bring that into a healthy relationship.
Yeah, and like we've all been cheated on and cheated, and it's like it stinks. And I've had trust problems where I'm completely untrustworthy, and then I've untrusted someone else who fucked me. Sometimes you just got to go, fuck it. I'm gonna get burned. I told you, a massage therapist said that to me one time, and I was cheating in a relationship, and I said, I don't know if I should leave this relationship, and she goes, just realize this: you're gonna get hurt no matter what. Anytime you get into a
that's good.
relationship, if you get married and you live a long life and one of you dies, you get hurt. Or if this relationship ends, whether you end it or they end it, you get hurt. So if you just accept you're going to get hurt, no matter what, you stop fighting it.
Oh, that's good.
It was great advice. And then
What
she
if-
put her ass in
I
my
got-
face
I-
and I jerked off. Also true.
I got great advice too. On top of that, that's good advice. Also, if you sense like, oh, this girl doesn't like me as much as I like her, what I do is I put them on the toilet. Now, what does that mean?
I mean, I sit him on my face.
Oh, wait, yeah, you might like this actually. Like, I imagine them like that their like body is making diarrhea. I go like deep into like the physical, what's happening in this person's body, and then I imagine them just like. This is if someone doesn't like me and I'm about
Right.
to get hurt.
Sure.
I wouldn't do this to someone that I loved.
Oh.
Wouldn't dare
Sure.
insult them. But I'll just imagine them like trying to get out like a really like nasty shit, and then
But then this obsession becomes sexual.
What?
Oh,
See, for me,
sorry, I
it's,
misread that.
here, yeah. And the other thing I do is if I think someone's cheating on me, I imagine it's gross. Like if I go, oh, if she cheats, I'm not as attracted to her anymore as I am right now, and that sort of takes down my
So you play
jealousy.
psychological tricks on yourself.
Yes,
And it
yes,
works.
It does work.
Have you
I'm
been
not
cheated
a
on?
jealous person.
Oh,
Huh?
you're not? Okay. Have you been cheated on?
I think so. I never caught anybody, but this one girl had a lot of dollar bills, and
She a stripper?
yeah, we walked by a strip club, and she was like, this girl looks just like me in this video, and it was her. Anyway, but I brought her flowers one day. She's like broke up with me immediately and started dating someone else. I'm sure she cheated on me.
Sure,
you know,
right.
but I don't even care.
It's probably gross.
Yeah, it's,
right.
That it turns
Disgusting.
me off enough to be not as into them.
It does turn you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you forgive someone for cheating on you?
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
If it was chronic.
No.
Chronic.
I would forgive them. Yeah, but I wouldn't date them.
Sure.
Jim, do you think it's gross to find out that somebody that you've been with is with other people and maybe they're more equipped than you are genetically?
Yes and no. It depends on how you find out. Like if it's somebody who's legitimately cheating on you, it hurts. But there's also a dirty side where I'm like, I can sexualize anything, but that's just a sign of being a sexual addict. You're
I don't know
sexualizing
if I
pain.
admire, like, is that good or?
No, it's
No.
disgusting.
But you're constantly turned on with like, everything that's good.
But yeah, but it's also
time.
it's not a real turn on. It's taking something that hurts you and that makes you feel bad and finding a way to live with it.
Jerk off to it.
okay.
Jerk off to it and be addicted with it. You know,
I
it's
can
not healthy.
understand that. I could understand.
Yeah, it's finding a way to take pain and get more of a drug drip out of it.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's revolting.
I have a question about you that relates to Jim's psyche. So I was watching.
Can you refer to me as the king of Instagram? When you're
I have a
talking?
question for the king of Instagram.
Yeah, what is that, sir?
I think it's going to stick.
Yeah, if I keep saying it.
Especially
100%.
if you refer to yourself as the third person as the king of the king of Instagram thinks.
Here's what
Yeah.
the king of Instagram
I'll let
did.
you know what the king of Instagram thinks.
I want the king of Instagram's take on something. When you're doing characters, whether it's whichever character you're doing, do you find yourself alone falling into character when you're not recording yourself, when you're not entertaining?
Not really. No. If I'm thinking about or writing something, I like my face. I will start to like kind of talk to the like with the person's face and stuff as I'm writing that stuff, but not like randomly. I don't just
Because Jim does a character, Chip Chipperson,
yeah.
and Chip Chipperson takes over Jim's life.
We just,
Oh, really?
But Kyle does a lot of. I don't know if you do original character because he's a brilliant impressions.
Well, he does a couple originals too.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
do
Yeah.
originals too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
find myself just doing it, but that's just the way I'm alone. He had a girlfriend. I'm lonely.
so,
That's what I do.
So you just invent
So you'll
characters
you'll
to be your
talk to Chip as like,
No, just-
Chip, what do you think?
Yeah, just as Chip. Yeah, it is what it. No, not like that. Where just you just kind of start thinking that way, and you're alone, and you start doing it. And
But
Yeah,
like
you
Craig
can.
doesn't like just show up sometimes.
who's Craig?
It's a character that talks like this, I guess. What's going on? I could see though how people can become like multiple personalities because you do feel like I feel protected when I'm doing a character. Like I can go on stage and like I'll go on stage as that character and just bomb and it doesn't bother me like on purpose.
Right.
Because I don't know, there's some protection there. I think I started doing characters when I was younger because I didn't feel comfortable being myself.
Yeah.
And then it's weird that I do stand up as myself. But
Yeah.
maybe that's.
But do you start usually in character?
No, but I'm way more comfortable doing that.
Right, because it's like it almost makes it easy. You ease on because you got this wall up before you start, and then it's like, okay, I'm already here. I can do my
and
thing.
it's, when you're in school, you're trying to fit in. Like
Yeah.
that was my way of sort of getting in with people, like doing impressions and characters.
Yeah.
Felt like safer.
Yeah. Just getting the laughs. You know.
To get a good laugh.
Yes, other girls.
I
The
was
girls like
tiny.
Kyle anyway, though. You're small.
Not-
Sleight of frame.
Not when I was in high school and middle school. I did not get the ladies.
How
You
long
did
ago did you
not.
break up with this girl, by the
No.
way?
How long ago?
Yeah.
End of August.
Oh, okay. It's a few months. Have you talked to her since?
No.
Oh, you're not a keep in touch person.
No.
When they're hiding
No,
in
no,
a
but
dark
still-
bedroom, I think that's a good
But
not
unhealthy-
keep in touch person.
Sure, but unhealthy doesn't matter. Like I've kept in touch with, I've blown off really healthy people. I've kept in touch with fucking crazy fucking people.
I normally do, but this, the relationship got cut off like a cleaver. So,
After 2 years, why? You just one day said fucking boom.
yeah, and I did that because I just, you rip the Band-Aid off slowly, and it would have been this long. If I was in my 20s, it would have been another 2-year relationship. But
Right.
I got to cut off. So, just I think seeing her now, we need to get processed through it, and then. But I would be friends with her. Of course.
So what happened when you went back and saw her in the bed?
I went, huh? Actually, when I first walked in, my dog ran up to me, and I talked to my dog in a disgusting way. Like I'm like, hey, that kind of thing.
How?
I go like, you licking your stinkies? I said that to my dog once out of nowhere. Didn't tell myself, like, ask her if she's licking her. I'm not proud of this. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying this
understand.
comes
Right.
out of my
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah, it's honest.
Like I was like, ugh, when I said it.
Right,
My
but you said
brain
it.
but I said it.
It came out of you.
And I'm alone with my dog who doesn't judge me. So there's like the terrifying thought, like, is this me?
Right. That's
Like,
what
I'm
you.
alone.
That's what you want to be.
This is how I'm being. This is my truth. So anyway, I opened the door, and the dog came up to me, and this just came out of my mouth. I went, tough night.
Oh,
To your dog?
Yeah. Like, I didn't know she was in the next room.
Oh my God.
No, like, she was probably like, tough night. Oh, tomorrow you'll be fine.
Right.
But then I also...
She probably heard that and was like, I don't want to stalk this guy anymore.
Well,
Like,
I
that's-
honestly
Boo.
think it helped because for 2 years I hid how I talked to my dog. Like she thought I talked to my dog like, hey, what's up? Look at that guy, little fucker.
Right.
Look at his
Yeah.
paws. So, yeah, I think part of that probably helped because she kind of, left pretty easily. So
What did she say when you walked in? You just talked to her for a little while?
she tried to pull me into the bed and be like, just hold me, kind of thing. And I was like, no.
Was it hard for you at that moment? Or
It
you were
was
like,
awful.
I'm done?
No, I still feel conflicted because I did love her and she was great. It was just like too much drama, and it was also drama in the sense of like, oh, this is not going to get better. This is like who she is, and we're not compatible.
This will never get fixed. This is not like,
Yeah.
okay, if I'm understanding and I do this, she'll get it out of her
Yeah,
system.
I made
Right.
the mistake of being like, how can I make you feel more comfortable? Is there something that make you feel? I tried to do that guy, which was the wrong thing. I should have been like, you don't go through my shit ever again. Like I needed to be that guy
Yeah.
to make that work.
Yeah, but your instincts are to like fix
Yeah,
whatever's wrong. I want you to feel better.
Yeah, like I'm here for you. Like we can talk about, and that was not.
No.
Look, it's fun. My phone is such a cesspool.
Right.
It would take her probably. She would do no deep diving.
Just
be
a shallow dive
the
into
first.
trash.
Yeah, it's like literally just putting the mask on and looking in the water. It's very easy to find my poor behavior.
Yeah. Well, that's your just behavior.
Yeah.
That's your go-to. That's your default.
Have you gotten better? Do you think over the years? Have you calmed down?
A lot. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
much. But it's natural just with age. Like, at 50, you're not in the same hunt you were. Because, like, all right, I
Yeah.
know, it took a long time to get to high school. Will girls ever like me?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
I still go through that doubt, but I don't have the obsession with always needing to do something.
Isn't that a
anymore.
relief?
It is, yeah. But now then you're 50 and you're alone and you're like, well, I probably could have found a good partner 5 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean,
How old are you?
I don't know. 47. I'm so old that like when my dad turned 47, I remember thinking, oh, he's gonna die soon. He's 47. But I feel young. Like only when I look
He
at
probably
the mirror,
did
am I
too. He didn't think he was going to die
like,
soon at 47.
No. And it seems young now. I feel young. I don't know. I look in the mirror and it's like I think I look tired, and then I go, oh no, you're dying.
Yeah,
You think
slowly.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Your body's
Wasting
shutting
away,
down.
degenerating.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, guys in our business
Disturbing.
or any business, you see guys die when they're 25. It's like, hey, look, so being 50 or 47, whatever.
But
That's
like
true.
25, you die, it's tragic. They
Sure.
go, oh, he was in his 20s. If you die in your mid 30s, it's like, oh my God, he was young. If you die at 47, it's like, yeah, that happens.
Right.
Once in a while, yeah.
That can,
Yeah,
you can
probably
just drop.
probably lifestyle choices. Yeah. That's
Well, too much McDonald's, you just drop.
It's not as
Exactly.
tragic.
It isn't. I can't die tragically anymore, which is upsetting. Which is tragic.
So you said, I can't be with you and you have to go. And then she finally just went, okay, I'll go.
Yeah, after tough night and yeah, Just like, oh, yeah, I can go.
made it easier for her.
Yeah.
How much time do you have to put into? You've gotten very good at creating narratives in 1 minute Instagram
Who are you talking to?
stories. The king of Instagram.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
yeah. The king of
yeah.
Instagram has gotten very good at creating narrative
Mm-hmm.
behind 60-second videos.
I love it because it's actually forced me to make things shorter, and I find it doesn't get worse. It generally gets better.
Right.
Most what I think things I write, it wants to be a minute and a half,
Mm-hmm.
and crunching it down to a minute has been really great.
Do you edit it down or do you just shoot it and then keep reshooting it until you get the time right?
I do different things. Like when I do the multiple characters talking to each other, I do like a FaceTime thing. I have to write out a script, and I'll do like the first like if Caitlyn Jenner is talking the most, I'll record that first, and then I'll have a script. And so when I'm pausing, like in my mouth, I'm doing like the Kim Kardashian lines.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, so
I
you can
timed
fill it in.
out,
Sure.
and then when I go back, the timing works out.
I couldn't believe the amount of. I was just watching the comedians in cars getting
Getting
codfish.
codfish.
Yeah, between Jerry and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And I was like, at first, I was
Oh,
like,
that
okay.
must have been great.
It was amazing. I mean, just going back and forth. But I was like, the amount of shots and the directions this thing went and everything, like there was real time
Yeah.
put into creating this sketch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my water world.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
you did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was actually a real.
No, comedians in cars getting codfish.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah.
was okay. I was actually thinking of the real show.
Yeah, no.
They get codfish.
They get what? And unfortunately, they don't make it to get the codfish.
They don't
but
make it.
yeah, pull up Kyle's Instagram so Jim can see it because yeah, I mean, you start thinking like, okay, this is just a guy making Instagram videos, and then you go in going like, no, these are 60-second short films. It's the third one right there.
You think on Eric Trump? I thought it was very funny.
Oh, thank you.
That was really funny.
Thank you.
I don't remember where I saw it, but it made me laugh.
Watch this, Jim.
Getting codfish. Hey, Jimmy Fallon, are you ready to get some codfish?
I love codfish. It's amazing.
Hey, Jimmy, why is it called The Tonight Show? It ends at 12:30 a.m. It should be called The Tonight and Tomorrow Morning Show. Aren't I great?
You're amazing, and that's an amazing Mack truck.
Jimmy, I'm not gonna make it. You gotta put me out of my misery. There's a shovel in the trunk.
This is the most amazing shovel.
Just hit me in the head with it, you smiley fuck.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm killing my hero.
It'd be harder, Jimmy. Get me out of this cruel world. Come closer for my last words. Why do they call it an airbag? All bags have air in them. It should just be called a bag.
And then he dies. That's it.
That's amazing.
And then he dies.
That's
and that's
great.
it.
And that's it.
Yeah. Do you? I mean, is this? Do you ever try to expand beyond the 60 seconds? Like, go like, I need to figure out how to do this, or just go, I'm the king of Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay in the pocket.
I'm not leaving the pocket.
No.
I'm actually working on a show. I got a pilot to do a show. I don't know if I could say where. It hasn't been announced, but it's like basically I'm gonna try to make that into a show. I'm not sure if it's possible, but
You could just do 30 of them
and
and make that a show.
But,
like if
oh
you
my
could do
God.
30 of those a week, that's
yeah,
your show,
no
right?
problem.
It should be easy. I
You do
think.
a really good Bill Maher too.
Oh, thank you.
Nobody does Bill Maher.
You
No.
people. You people who write songs like I'm a little shy are pathetic. Okay.
Just like because you get the essence where it's like it's this take.
So that's a Bill Maher. Anyway.
It's this take that's just kind of an obnoxious take, but he does it in such a condescending way that you almost feel compelled to like, okay, I guess I'll agree with him on it.
Yeah, like, I agree with him on most of what he says, but I'm also like, I wish I didn't like this guy.
Yeah, why are you talking to me like I'm an idiot? I think we were on the same page, but I
Yeah.
feel bad. You're making
Yeah.
me feel bad.
Is that McCartney?
You people. Yeah, it's Paul McCartney. This is Paul McCartney on a master class. You know those master classes on?
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah.
Let's see the Paul McCartney masterclass.
Writing songs is a magical thing, you know. It's as though they just fall from the sky, really. And they're just chords. It's like a turtle comes up to you, you know, with the song on its back, and he's, like, Mr. Turtle, what have you got for me today? You know, the turtle says, what about this little bit? Your Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. I got that song from a magic turtle. I just start with the music first, and put temporary lyrics in. Like yesterday was scrambled eggs to start. And Blackbird was, John and I just sat in a circle. John took out his twig and berries, and so did I, to have some fun. And then I changed it to be about the civil rights movement. I'm Sir Paul McCartney, and this is my masterclass.
It's great. Just couldn't
you
be
missed
less.
the ending.
Couldn't be less helpful. It could not be
No.
less helpful advice.
So funny.
You guys missed the ending.
was the ending?
Punch. It was hilarious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all you need to know.
Well, we got laughs though.
That's good.
We were
That's
laughing
good.
at it, so it was fine. Did
That's
you get
good.
any when you're making fun of Caitlyn Jenner for
Yeah,
driving
man.
away from for driving away from her house burning down? Was there anybody going like?
There was some blowback.
Yeah, was there a little blowback?
People got pretty pissed.
They did.
Yeah.
And clearly you stopped doing the impression after that.
Yeah, never again. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Have you heard from anybody in that family going,
Oh my God!
She
yes.
doesn't say
By the
yeah,
way,
baby?
They made a video because I did a video. Could you? I don't want to like make you do this, but
Make him do it. That's
right,
what Troy
if you go
Quan is here for. He
down,
lives to serve.
Play. Go down. Sorry, the other. Yeah, and wait. Oh, go up. Sorry. Up. Okay, that one. I think. Does that say "mad at you"?
Yes.
Okay, play that one because they did a response to this one.
This is Caitlyn, and she's talking to all the Jenners, all of them portrayed
Yes.
by Kyle Dunnigan, the king of Instagram. Yeah.
Hey, girls.
We're mad at y'all. Yeah, we're mad at y'all.
Why?
Because you talked to Rob. Yeah, you
Yeah,
talked to Rob.
so?
So we're mad at him.
Yeah, we're mad at him. Chloe told me to check in on him.
That was before I was mad at him. Chloe, you shouldn't have done that. Now I'm mad at you.
Yeah, we're mad at Chloe now.
Yeah, we're mad at Chloe. Kim is the one who enables him.
That's true, Kim.
Yeah, that's not fair. Now you're making me more mad at you.
Wait, who we mad at, Dad? No, you were mad at Rob, then me, then Chloe. Now we're mad at Kim.
Let's just have a truce.
Yeah,
let's have a truce.
All right, truce. Yeah, truce.
We're
We're mad at you.
Yeah, we're mad at you.
Ah, shit, I forgot.
We forgot.
All right, so
Hey, girls.
if you go up to
We're
the top of the page, and then you see the circle one. You see the circle? See the one that says Kardashians and the little circle?
Yeah.
Click that, and oh no,
come
what is
on.
that?
What are you
Troy.
doing?
Say
Log
that,
in.
Troy.
Log in,
You're
Troy.
not
Would you
logged
just
in?
log
Come
in?
Log in.
Troy,
Try to
log
watch
the
Instagram.
fuck in. God
in.
damn it,
Jesus
Troy.
Christ.
Log in.
What
King
the
of
hell?
Instagram.
We got the whole setup. The king of Instagram is here. You're not even logged in. That's so
Humiliating.
embarrassing for
I'm
us.
humiliated.
I'm sorry,
I
King.
gotta go.
I'm sorry, King.
I gotta go.
I didn't mean. We wanted to impress the king of Instagram, Troy.
Look, don't. It's not your fault. It's Troy's fault.
Troy, you can't not be logged in front of the king of Instagram.
I forgot my password.
Oh my God.
Hang on.
How could you?
QWERTY.
Hang on.
Well, you could just use Jim and Sam show if you want.
Is this live? Can we edit this out?
It's
humiliating.
live.
It's
Everyone's hearing
live.
In front of the king of Instagram.
This show's live.
It's live. Ah, shit.
Jim and now we're in a different Instagram.
Now we got to go on the Jim and Sam show Instagram. Troy, your Instagram looks really bad in front of the king right now.
It does.
I want you to know that.
It's terrible. It makes us look bad.
The
like
king
fools.
is upset. The king
Oh,
is
don't
not
upset
happy.
the king.
Oh, king's already unhappy.
Oh, now you got to enter a security
you know
code
what?
that was sent to the Gmail. Oh,
I'll just
send security. Click send security
Somebody-
code. God,
Travis, I
fuck.
need a security code.
You want me just to play the audio
Yeah.
on my phone?
Let's
just
do that.
I mean, if
Thank
this
God
was
the king is
a
here.
professional operation, maybe we wouldn't have to
waiting
do
for
this.
Do we have the Gmail open over there,
No,
Trent?
I gotta open it up.
Open the Gmail. The
Oh, now.
king's upset.
Now I'm
Oh my God! I didn't want to upset the king.
The
Not
king is
today.
angry.
No, not today. No,
King will be leaving very shortly.
don't leave, King. Don't leave. We're getting the security code for you,
No.
King. This is so stressful. This is so stressful. Jim, are you stressed out?
No, I feel very relaxed because the king looks relaxed.
But the king's upset.
The king is very upset.
Oh, then I'm stressed.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Apologize.
Are you giving? Okay, Troy. Travis is secretly giving Troy the 6-digit security code, I believe. It's 2. Don't. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, wait. Okay.
This is a disaster.
0, 5,
Okay.
1,
Okay.
9,
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Great. 7.
I got it.
Oh, you wrote 6 in front of the king of
my
Instagram? What a fucking asshole.
What is that?
And now you're pulling
Ew.
up Jason Ellis's Instagram?
Oh my!
Come
What
on.
the hell are you doing over there, Troy? Put up the king's Instagram.
The king grows angry.
No.
The king grows angry.
Put up the king's Instagram.
Kyle
It's right
Dunnigan right
there.
there.
I'm doing that right
There's
now.
a
No
blue
H in his
check.
name.
Yeah,
He's got 400,000
Kardashians.
followers. Oh my God. Rob, you ever seen anything like this in your life?
Oh, shit. Look at your surroundings. What do you see?
There's this white box.
What is that white box?
I don't know. I put North inside so he stays.
Oh, you're just a great mom. Yeah.
It's a washing machine.
That's
now
the next
look,
one.
Caitlin has a point. Your genitalia is getting in the way of a boatload of cash. I mean, come on, duh.
Yeah, the only difference is your sister.
Partner,
This
I'm
one.
so mad at you. I'm so mad at you, Courtney. So mad at you.
I'm mad at you.
What?
I'm mad at you.
I'm mad at you.
Isn't that funny?
That's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
a good question.
That's funny.
Actually, I think that's what made you the king, right there.
Yeah. That I was anointed by the Kardashians.
Yeah. They've never, you never spoken to them though beyond that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because like a lot of people, they get super sensitive. They're like, oh, well, you should just let Caitlyn be Caitlyn and, don't reference the genitals. But I feel like every time Caitlyn comes up on the King's Instagram, the twig, the balls,
Yeah,
the genitals.
baby.
She talks about her genitals all the time.
Said goodbye to my pickle, baby.
Yeah. She, I believe when she was talking about her house being set on fire, she made reference to the fact that her dog, was killed.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
was up in heaven with her twig and balls.
That's right. She loved to play with those.
She did. Okay. Yeah,
I don't have any sponsors, so don't worry.
You don't have sponsors.
No, I make no money.
That's weird. You're the king.
I know. Yeah.
You're still the king. You got a lot of followers. People like the videos.
Can you be a king if you're making no money?
How come no
cool.
sponsors have come to you and been like, because you could, here's the thing. If sponsors came to you, they could have the Kardashians sponsor stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Because you would just be the Kardashians or whoever.
Yeah.
Like, you want the president to sponsor something? We'll do it on the King's Instagram.
Yeah, I think it's coming. Like, there's definitely cash coming at some point, right?
You could tell, right?
I feel it.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna buy a Tesla, just assuming it's coming.
You should.
Yeah. Pre-order.
God, I actually did pre-order the one that's the new one, and then I chickened out.
You said no.
Well,
How much was it?
It was because I thought it was $35,000, which is pretty good. But if you make it a Tesla and you upgrade it, it's $60,000-$70,000. Right?
Yeah, and it's all you gotta plug in. Who the fuck needs that?
Yeah, but you know what? You got the Instagram cash coming. Not a big deal.
I wonder if I can get a loan just
on Instagram. Go to the bank and just show 'em.
Potential on talent potential.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you know, bank, but I'm the king of Instagram, so clearly the cash is coming quite soon.
How do you make money on Instagram?
It's very difficult unless it gives you a show maybe.
Or
Something
sponsors.
like that. Yeah, I guess you get sponsors on Instagram.
Yeah, lots of people have sponsors.
Yeah, I mean, I did get this pilot because of it, so that's something.
Hashtag ad. That's what you have to do. When you see that, people hashtag ad under their post.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how you know they're getting paid for it.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll just sell T-shirts.
That would work too. Yeah. I mean, why not?
What happened to your neck in your profile photo? You had a neck brace.
Fun story. I had that on for almost a year and a half. I was having a dream that I was twisting off this giant 6-foot Coke bottle cap, and I woke up in agony with my hands around my head. I was twisting my own head off.
Are you joking?
No, I know this sounds like a total lie, but that actually happened. And
you hurt yourself?
I hurt my own. I twisted my own neck in my sleep.
You're trying to take your head off.
How old were you?
Basically, probably like 25. And then I went to the doctor again. They gave me X-rays and stuff. And the doctor was looking at my X-ray weird, like there was something wrong with it. And then he's like, Jonathan, calls this other doctor in. Now I'm really concerned. They're looking at my X-ray. You want a doctor confused as they're looking at your X-ray.
Because you woke up in such pain.
Yeah, like I knew I messed my neck up, and they were looking at my X-ray, and he looks back at me, and I go, "Is there something wrong?" And he goes, "You have the neck of a 7-foot man."
Does that just mean like it's very long, or?
Yeah, I guess I have a long neck. I have the legs of a 12-year-old girl, so it actually averages out. I'm average height.
The neck of a 7-foot man, he said?
Yeah.
And that was it? He just wanted to let you know?
Yeah, and that was it, and that was fine.
So the neck brace you had to wear just to keep that long, huh?
Well,
So that you wouldn't screw your head
most
off?
of it was my fault because I didn't do the stretches, and so it became like locked in a bad. So I would keep kinking it, so I thought it was still injured, but really I just needed to stretch. And then once I started stretching, it was fine.
Wow, how long did it take you from stretching to get that neck brace off?
Like a day. Like once I started to really stretch hard and like work out the knot, I was fine.
But you had it on for like a year?
Yeah, on and off for a year because I would keep kinking it because I never really got those muscles to. They go around the injury when it first happens and they lock in.
Did you think after the year, oh, I should have just stretched a year ago?
I did,
and I
think
wouldn't have
that.
had to do all that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have got that nice photo.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah, you look really crazy in that.
Yeah, you can see that neck 7 feet.
That's a long neck.
It is.
I mean, looking at it now, your neck looks long.
Well, I'm even crunching it. Like, really, if I sit up straight, I'm like
Yeah, that's-
very.
I
If
would
we're
never.
lower in our chair. If we're the same height, like I would tower over you.
You're right. How tall are you?
5'4". No, I'm 5'9".
Okay, you're bigger anyway, but you'd have a long.
Yeah, but if he's sitting down,
right,
you'd be the same height. Your torsos are about the same, but the neck, I never would have noticed until you said
So
something.
yeah, I got to crank it down. And I
Yeah.
put the shoulders up, and I'm just like, "What's up?"
Is that your Hollywood neck when you
Yeah.
want to try to just like impress the industry and make sure that they know that?
Yeah, or just do an ET, like what the? But you know who has long necks? Regal people.
Like the kings?
Kings do.
have long necks.
Yeah, they do. They're notorious for it.
Kings of countries, kings of
breeding,
kings of social media.
Yeah,
Instagram, for example.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
What is Sarah's show about? I haven't seen it. I need to write for it.
I wrote for the first year. That's actually why I started doing Instagram. I got like a midlife crisis. I got into like a writing loop, and I was like, I want to make stuff. You get into this to like perform, and then you're like in a writer room, which is not something I would pick. But I mean, I'm thankful for the job. But her show's like, it's a talk. It's not a talk show. It's like a talk show, but there's like sketches here and there. It's political, and she tries to like blend Republicans and Democrats, tries to like smooth out the tensions.
Smooth out the kinks.
Yeah.
Does it work?
So
I don't
far,
think it
everybody's
works.
getting along again, right? So I guess it must have been the show.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So you must have
Why
been
do we have
like
2 parties? Like,
well, technically there are more parties.
but
It's just nobody.
aren't. Like we know you got to be one because it's just this team mentality. When you were in 5th grade,
Right.
You know, Tommy was running for class president. It was just like, if I'm president, we're gonna have macaroni and cheese every day for lunch. Everyone's like, yeah. If the teacher was like, okay, Tommy's up, he's a Democrat, and half the class was like, oh, well, fuck Tommy.
Right.
It just we're not even getting. I don't know.
No, it's too many issues. People want it simplified. They're just like, which side? Just all the issues.
Yeah.
You know, everybody just has to pick one thing, and then that explains how you feel about everything.
We need one more party. Be nice.
Well, we tried one more party, and then the guy goes on TV, and they're like, can you name one other world leader? And he said no.
He was a fucking
boob.
Yeah.
Gary Johnson, right?
What a fucking boob.
They go, who's another world leader? And he's like, I don't know.
He knew where Aleppo was.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't know where it
right.
is, but I'm not supposed to know.
You're not running
Yeah.
for president. You dropped out of high school.
What a fucking boob.
Right.
Mm.
Right. So that's what happens is the one guy who's stupid enough to run as a third party, stupid.
Yeah.
So
We just need a better guy in there. But then, you take away votes from the other.
exactly. Yeah, that's what they said about what's his name? Ross Perot. He took
Yeah.
all those votes away
Right.
from George H.W.
He did, but he lost. He kind of lost his mind at the end.
He
He
did.
was doing great, Ross Perot.
Yeah.
And then he took James Stockdale was his VP, and just again an old guy, a smart guy, but just didn't talk well.
You know what the issue is? We shouldn't have presidents anymore. You know what we should have? A monarchy. We should have like a king.
Yes, yes.
Like, don't you think
Who
that?
makes comedy videos?
Yeah, don't you think
Yes.
that kings
Yes,
are
yes.
always better
Yes.
as
King
far
will be
as
pleased. Yes.
leading organizations? Yeah,
Brings laughter to the people.
We kind
Yeah.
of do have a king, actually.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Eric.
Yeah,
Eric. Terrific.
that's terrific. He's literally yesterday saying, you know what? Maybe we should do is have state-run media.
Sure.
And that would
That
be
always
better.
works out well. North Korea, she's very
Oh,
popular.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, he might be right. I think he might be right.
So terrific.
Do
I'll
you-
do the media.
Do you put yourself on a schedule of how often you have to put out Instagram videos?
I try to do 2 a week.
Uh-huh.
It's been slacking lately. I've been getting a little busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, if you get to like
Ooh, do
Wednesday
tell.
and there hasn't been one.
Writing some songs.
If it gets to Wednesday and there hasn't been a video, are you going like, oh fuck, I didn't like
Yeah,
I've now
yeah.
got 2 and I've only got half a week.
Yeah. Like right now, I don't know what to write. I sort of got to figure something out. I feel like Trump stuff feels bad. I don't know. I feel like people. I don't know.
Do you do Amanda Bynes? Amanda Bynes is back.
I gotta go on. I gotta figure out what's people talking about. And
Yeah.
then try to get an impression.
Yeah.
Is she? What is she? Is she acting now, or she just came back and she's,
She's
out
just,
of not doing drugs?
Announcing that she's not doing drugs, but then
That's delightful.
I read the whole article and she said that the reason she was acting so crazy was because she was smoking a lot of weed and doing Adderall.
Yeah, that'll do it.
The king doesn't
I was
really know
like,
who Amanda
Adderall.
Bynes is.
Oh, the king needs to probably look that up. Amanda Bynes was a.
The King thinks he remembers she was on some like kid show.
That's
Yes.
right, and she became a hot
King
mess.
is right.
The King's right. Okay, good.
But I don't think her behavior is explained by Adderall and weed. I think there
that's
was
right.
a
She's
little
like
bit more going on.
bipolar or something.
Yeah,
right?
I think there's a
mental
little
illness.
bit more
Maybe.
going on.
Life
than-
is hard. It's hard to be a person.
That's actually a good point. It's easy to be a king.
Tough
Tough to be a
the
person. yeah.
To be the peasants, not so much.
Yeah, it's not
You
great.
don't have any mental issues, do you?
I don't. I don't. I had a bipolar uncle who everyone's like, "You're just like your Uncle Ricky," because he was musical and stuff like that. And then he killed himself, and then they stopped saying that to me.
That's
Then
good
they
of
just,
them.
we hope you're like
They
Ricky.
Can't you be more like Uncle Ricky?
How did he kill himself?
He ran into a train. That's
With his car?
Men will really do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really do it.
Wait, when his car, like from the side?
No, he ran like without a
Physically?
car,
Oh.
just on the tracks. And a year later, I was on the same line. You know, it's the Metro North, and we hit a skunk, and we were in high school, and we were like, oh, gross. And the guy getting tickets was like, you should have smelled last year. We hit this guy, and I was like, I think that might have been my uncle.
Wow.
That probably was.
Probably.
Wow.
Ran head on into a train?
Yeah, and the conductor came to our house like all upset. You know, it's so upsetting.
Yeah, I mean, if a conductor
It's a comedy show.
Yeah. What did he say?
ran over your uncle.
He sang us like a song. He prepared like a.
He's like, usually I'm very shy.
He played a train keeps on coming.
I actually wasn't there. He talked to my mom, and apparently he was very upset. Obviously,
Were you really close to your uncle or no?
I was, but he was bipolar, so I didn't really connect on a too deep of a level. But we used to blow up stuff together, and he had a lot of firecrackers, and he was a fun.
Bipolar people, they're so unpredictable. It's like you just don't know who you're getting. Like they're really
Right, they can be
interesting.
wonderful
Yes.
in moments.
Yeah. And also, a lot of them are smart. Like, he was brilliant, you know. A
Yeah.
lot of bipolar. And I have a friend who's also bipolar, who I went to high school with. He was just the smartest guy.
And super fun when it's like, when it's a good time.
Oh, yeah, they're up all night. It hits you at 23. That's a thing. You can be completely normal and popular and smart, and then suddenly you're
And then
early
they
20s.
just spike up very high
Yeah.
and spike down very low.
And
Oh, yeah.
every episode you have, it gets worse and worse. So, you know, your first one's like kind of weird, and then you're talking to ducks in the next one, and then
Yeah.
you're off.
Yeah.